Okay, welcome back everybody. Let's pay 50 gold. I should probably drop off that gold before we head into dangerous territory. And we just happened to catch the train heading into town. In that shot there. Yes, bungee jumping, my favorite. Anything with heights. Okay. And there's a bank right here, thankfully. Okay. That's enough for now. Oh, that's for getting 100,000 gold in the bank. Alright, so this tunnel can go out one of two ways. We're heading not to the foothills, but up to the peak. No! Where are my goggles? No, wait. The goggles are only good for things that are in the ground. I don't think I purchased the occult glasses, which are what you use to see things in the air. No, because I didn't have the space for it. I do now, so the next time I'm at the Mini Metal King, you bet I'm picking up a pair of those. This way. Okay. So yeah, this is the direction we've had to come before when we went to the lake above the clouds, which is down over on the right for the Glen storyline. But now we are headed to the lower left. That one in the middle on the left over by A5. Takes us over to the foothills. I've fought any of you guys before? No? Okay, well, we'll do it since we're here. We are headed to the peak of the mountain. That's where the Sage Hourou told us to go. And we are going to find a way to get into the castle of the Lord of Hades, Nergal. And along the way, kill some monsters we haven't fought before. That tension boost there when the fight started, that's one of the effects of the bungee jumping. The skies are clearing up a bit. You guys are those frozen maple leaves. And this is the direction I want to go. The Lord of Hades should think about changing his name to something cooler sounding. Something over here? No. Funny story. I have a tabletop gaming group that meets every other week. And one of the games we did centered around demons and angels. And there was one particular band of demons that one of the suggested names was Nergal, or one of the names of a famous demon from that band was named that. And I saw it and started laughing. And it was too long of a story to explain to the people there who hadn't played Dragon Quest before. Alright, so we have a stone here. Let me check. I'll set this one from Doruam here. No! That's not what I meant to do. If this was on video instead of live, this is the point where I'd say, I'll cut and meet you there. Unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to come along for the ride. Alright, now, correctly setting a stone this time. You know, just in case. It's a little eerie without the music. Whoa, what? Okay, that's creepy. We're supposed to head up there. Scared me. Doorbell out of nowhere. Maybe the black hole sucked the BGM out of existence. That's possible. Okay, what are you guys? I haven't fought one. Oh, treasure chest. A frozen branch. Oh, how do I get up there? Oh, I have to go further. I'm apparently not at the summit yet. Just out of curiosity, was there? Yes. Black treasure chest. Magic water. Does sound like boss time. I think I'm going to reset that stone to here. Oh, that's the Sage Hourou. That is the castle of Nergal, the heart of the Lord of Hades. Inside there is where Nergal, the destroyer of the villagers of Eterne, and the one who sealed up Landashia, resides. I am going to create a bridge of light which will allow you to get to the heart of the Lord of Hades, cross it, and defeat Nergal. Here we go. Cut. Oh, that's so cool. Oh. That's sucks. What evil power. Even if the bridge were to connect, it would just swallow you whole. That evil power would swallow us whole. Oh man, this is one of the few times that I've noticed that the Puklipo characters don't have that smile on their face. What shall we do? Now that I think about it, my companion once said something about this that piqued my interest long ago. This acquaintance of mine is a woman with the ability of foresight, with the power of foresight. Believe. And she's she's quite sharp at getting things correct. One day, out of the blue, she said, okay. A shining boat will cross the ocean of time. And the Savior will overcome a great darkness. So the boat has a special name. It's like the boat of ruin. And as its name suggests, hang on, I need my second translator here. Okay, it can repel evil. It is a magic boat that can fly through the air. At least that's what the stories say. According to his acquaintance, there are descendants of a certain magician who are able to create this boat. and they have resided in Glen. If we ask that person for help, we might be able to get inside the heart of the Lord of Hades. Is there a quicker way to say that phrase? So we are going, I assume we'll head back to Glen then? Mel, let's believe in that woman's prophecy and go meet that magician. I'll head towards Glen as well. The mage of the Boat of Ruin should be somewhere in the lower city. Well then, Mal, we'll meet over there. I have a zoom stone to Glen. Hourou. He probably does too. He's probably got a zoom stone to everywhere. I don't know why he's always taking the train. Yes, that's what Hinoi called a helicopter. Okay. So, to get to the place where this person is, you have to go over here, and it's in this other circle. I do not remember exactly which house it is. I think it's the one with the green door over here. Walking right into somebody's house. If you're in salesman, just go home. Nope, I've definitely found the right place. If Hourou's here. Pardon the intrusion. You are the descendant of the Boat of Ruin's master, Furuka, correct? I am the Sage Hourou. I have a favor to ask of you. Huh? I am Furuka, but in this day and age, if you're looking for the boat user, I'll say this bluntly. In order to get to the heart of the Lord of Hades, your power is needed. will you use the spell to create the boat for our sake? What? The heart of the Lord of Hades? What is that? And the spell for the boat, I can't use that. What? You can't use it? Well then, who can? I'd heard that it was a spell passed down. Let's double check that. I'd heard it was passed down to, like, the first child in succession. There's nobody who can use it now. I'm an only child, and in the first place, my father couldn't use it either. In other words, that spell doesn't exist anywhere anymore. There may have been users of the spell to create the boat in the past in my family, but that's all ancient history. Nobody uses it now. How could this be? That means that the spell for the Boat of Ruin has been lost to history. I suppose that's the way of things. No, wait. I've got it. That's it. My acquaintance was able to see that even this would happen. Hey, Mel. You remember the prophecy that I told you about before, right? Shining Boat of Ruin. I don't like calling it a Boat of Ruin. It's actually like a legendary ship kind of thing. Crosses the ocean of time and will bring the Savior across great darkness. That cross the ocean of time part. It means the meaning of that is that we must go back to the past and revive that spell which has been lost through the ages. You're looking at me like you don't believe me. However, Mel, the possibility exists as long as you're here. As long as we have you, who once used a spell to cross time on your younger sister. That goes way back to the beginning of the game. However, in order to use that power, it will be necessary for you to regain your human form. The the one who owned the body that you currently have was of a different race. Don't worry. Your true form is, even now, still in your home village of Eterne. From this point, I will cast a spell to send your soul to Eterne Village, and you can regain your human form. Listen well, Mel. I will be waiting here. Once you are prepared, come talk to me again. Hey, what are you deciding this for all on your own? This is my house. I hope your lazy personality also gets changed when Mel goes back to the past. I don't know what has happened to Eterne Village ever since it fell into Nergal's hands, so please take great care. Okay, so when I'm ready, I go back in. Am I ready? I think I'm gonna lose my party. That was done in a panic. Can she even figure out how to do it on purpose now with the time travel thing? I'm hoping that Mel won't have to. That it won't be something she necessarily has to concentrate on. But she'll just be following Hourou's orders. He seems to know what he's doing. And if not, he's making it up very well as he goes along. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do before I go, so let's head back in and tell him we're ready. Have you made preparations to go to Eterne? Yes. Alright. Now I will send your soul back to your hometown, Eterne Village. I'd hoped to avoid this because if the Lord of Hades, Nergal, discovers what we're doing, he might be able to read what's coming. But we no longer have a choice. Listen now. I'll say this once again. In order to regain your human form, you're going to be going to Eterne Village. You will be regaining your true form now. In order to be able to cross time and revive the spell of the ship. This is a responsibility that only you can see through. I'm sure it will be difficult for you to see the village where you grew up in ruins. However, I'm counting on you, Mel. The fate of the world rests on you. Here we are. Oh. Abba. Done well. Done well to finally return. Even after death, I've been waiting for you here all this time. Welcome home, Mel. The day has finally come when I would be able to talk to you about this. When I was still a young child, a single young alchemist came to this village. At the time, I was near death, and they saved both me and this village with a mysterious technique. That person had come from the distant future using a time-crossing spell, had been flung back into the past, and had escaped the destiny of destruction that faced Eternity Village. Yes, it was your younger sister. And I realized from the time that Tessa was born that she was that same alchemist. And that the one who could use the time-crossing spell that sent her back to the past was her elder sister. It was you. I watched over you as you grew. And when the destruction that alchemist had told me about drew near, and I realized that destruction that the alchemist talked about was drawing near for us. Now, come with me. I understand why it is that you've come home. Everything has been in preparation for this day. As you can see, Kame-sama has been protecting your body with its soul removed, ever since your soul left. If you touch this body, your soul will return inside it naturally. Go ahead and try. Oh, you've returned. You've returned, Mel. I knew this would happen, but until I was able to see it with my own eyes, I was worried. Now, all that remains is for Kame-sama to awaken and grant you his power. You've regained your human form. Cowardly survivor of Eternity. Oh no, that went too fast. The first part was I already control this land. Burn everything with dark fire. That last part was probably you will not survive. This is all happening automatically. You remember this flower, right? Now is the time to use it. Now, where you will go from here, there will be a lot of hardship waiting for you. Even knowing that I can't do anything to help you further, please forgive me. But if it's you, Mel, who is a child of Kame-sama, I'm sure you'll overcome all of those obstacles. I believe it. Farewell, Mel. Don't worry about me, and go. And definitely defeat the Lord of Hades, Nergal. We finally meet. Mel of Eternity Village. I'm glad we could talk like this. I'm Mel of Pukelet Village. But you already knew that, right? I'm kind of famous, actually. It was kind of unlucky for you that you were born with the same name as me. Because because we're gonna constantly get compared. But thanks to that, you were able to take over my form. So it's not such a bad deal for you after all, huh? Oh, you don't have to worry about it at all. I'm not going to be able to take over another person's body after all. This is also for the sake of pursuing a path of laughter. If it will lead to art, then that's exactly what I would have hoped for. Though I'm already dead. You also thought it was interesting, right? Just now? Well, I've got a big heart, so I'll let you use my form from now on, if you like. Huh? Did you not notice? Even though you've returned to being a human, my form is still there within you. If you think that's a lie, you should go to a church. I'm sure you'll be able to use my form however much you like. I'm sure this is a gag that the god of laughter has enabled you to do in order to defeat the Lord of Hades, Nergal. Can you hear me? Smell of Eternity Village. Huh? Is that the narrator? Hang on. Your tone is really dark. Say things more lightheartedly to cheer people up. Puktepo looks upset. I am surprised to learn that it took all the power that I had to be able to escape here into this shrine, the protective barrier of this shrine of light with you. Ahem. Are you ignoring me? That's what you'd expect of a legendary steed. Their powers of insight are not to be sneezed at. I think there was a pun in there. The second line there, it says like through, and then basically power of like thought or ability or something like that. And I think it's a play on the word thoroughbred, or how it might be said in Japanese. Yes. The godly horse and my Puklipo are breaking the fourth wall. The power of darkness that Nergal, the Lord of Hades, wields is even now overwhelming the power of light of this world. At this rate, not just Thendasia, but the whole world will soon be sealed in darkness. And the only one who can stop that from happening is you, Mel, now that you have regained your form as a villager of Eternae. The power of the bloodline of the ancient Eternae village has been passed down quite strongly to you. To the point where you can change history. Nergal also feared that, and therefore tried to destroy both Eternae Village and the villagers. Now is the time for the bud of hope to bloom. You must have the Ark of the Great Land, meaning ark like ship. That is what was once called the Heavenly Ark. It is the reborn form of a holy existence. An existence close to me you are an existence close to me that has the power to cross time. And that arc you can lead it to the era in which it was meant to exist. And one more thing. That magic that I just cast on you will cause you to appear the same to others, whether you are in human form or in Pukrepo form. With this, those who already know you will suffer no confusion if you change your form. Preparations for you to travel to the past have been completed. Now, go ahead and return. Mel of Eterne Village. I think that's sleeping noises. The conversation took so long that I fell asleep. Now I can tell from the look on your face that you understand what it is you need to do next. It's nice to have a goal. When I was still alive, that was my big dream. Oh, that's right. Since you can change forms, then my dream could be made true by you, then. But wait. Even if you're using my form, that would be asking, or that would be taking it too far. Could never happen. Spirits of laughter reside in the heart. Takes the only one able to put forth their all just to get a single smile is a golden spirit. If you were the owner of that golden spirit, I'd be tempted to ask you, you look like you're full of questions. It's okay. For the time being, you pursue your dreams. See you later, Malaviterne Village. I'm kind of expecting that you'll defeat Nergal and free Landasia. Oh, it's you, Mel, right? Can I please get dressed? I see that form. It's a little bit creepy to get looked up and down. It's a good-looking form that suits you. Alright then. Shall we talk in detail about what's going to happen once you head to the other side? No, seriously, can I please get dressed? I see, so you met Abba. To be looking after you even after she's dead. She's a woman I could look up to. And the message from that mysterious voice, once you reached the Shrine of Light, after getting your true form back. Well, there's no mistake. As that voice guided or advised, if you have if you're in your human form and you ride the Ark of the Great Land, the train, if you ride that, you'll be able to get to the era where the Boat of Ruin was lost. To tell you the truth, I did some reading of the books in this house after I sent you to Eterne Village. I was researching the Boat of Ruin. For you to have not read something so important and just let it sit around collecting dust. Fruka, you're a disappointment. This book has the history of Glen written in it. The last record of the Boat of Ruin is from about, or the record of it disappearing was about 500 years ago. What interests me is this page here. At the exact same time as that, there was a great disaster that fell from the skies. At the time that this catastrophe happened, all of those who were still living in that era put their strength together and were able to do something about it. However, the Boat of Ruin somehow disappeared completely. Got it? What you must do is look into the reason why the spell for the boat ceased to exist. And make sure that it becomes inherited all the way down to this era. It will be an unknown journey to the past. It may be a very long path for you, but you must never forget what your duty is. There's no way to get to the heart of the Lord of Hades other than through the power of this boat. I'm counting on you, Mel. Alright. Oh, that's sad. The last of Eternity. You know, it automatically put me in my outfit and my equipment. Not my equipment, but my outfit. I couldn't have done that before. Gonna go ahead and put everything back on. Nope, I didn't have a ring in there. Okay. Alright. Yes, at least it gave me my clothes back. So, we have to take the train. It's good to be human again. I do miss the little Fuklepo though. This is a pretty good spot because we're about out of time. So, next stream, we will head back 500 years in the past and figure out why the spell for this boat disappeared. what that catastrophe was that happened, and find a way to get inside that black hole up at Landon Peak. Thank you everybody for joining me. Going to get back to my house here. In between now and then, I'm going to get some stronger equipment because we're still fooling around with level 28 equipment at level 60. Yeah, level 60. So I'll get some level appropriate equipment and we will head to the past. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great week.